everyone, it's Linda Smith here, just bringing you your weekly yoga class. Today we're going to have a fusion of Hatha Flowing Yoga. So just bring yourself to standing at the centre of your mat, feet just slightly apart so you have a good balance. Just rock back and forth, arms by your side, lift the shoulders, take them back and down. Soften your knees and just have a grounding, a feeling and a sense of grounding through your feet. So you feel the four corners of each foot, you feel your weight that's distributed evenly throughout the feet. So you're not forward, you're not back, you're not on the outside or the inside. You feel grounded, feel the support of the earth beneath you. Just pull your core muscles in slightly, it's not a big pull, just gently activate the core. Roll the shoulders up, back and down. And lift, back and down. Lift, back and down. Just take a breath in, palms forward, and float the arms up and bring them down in front. And again, lift and lower through. And again, lift and flow through. Let's take the right arm up and just slide the left hand down the thigh. Keep that shoulder back, release and change. Just feel that sense of lifting and lengthening through the fingers. Just keeping the knees soft, opening up through side body with breath. Breathing in as you feel that side opening. And release with the breath out. Take both arms up, breath in, bring it down in front. Inhale, right arm up and release. Both arms up. Exhale. Left arm up and exhale. Just bring yourself up with those arms in front into chair pose. So have your palms so they're facing each other, lift the heart center, draw your shoulder blades in and down. Just soften the knees as you just hinge your hips back. Just come down to a slight position here, keeping your head up. Try not to round your back, really focus and then push back up and down. Take the arms up, breath in and exhale. So extend through the fingers here, sitting the hips back, feel the legs working, have a sense of pushing your thigh bones apart. Release and down. Take a breath in and come down. This time hold, bring your palms in, take a twist to the right and bring your elbow to the outside of the right thigh and push your palms together and take your shoulder back as you come into this revolving chair pose. Keep the breath nice and soft and relaxed. Release, coming out, coming back up. As we just come into mountain pose, close your eyes, feel the earth beneath you, feel the grounding of your feet, feel the warmness in your body. Okay, so we're just going to take a wide pose here now. Shoulders back, interlace the fingers behind, push the arms down and lift back as far as you feel comfortable. Have the knees slightly soft, drive the hips back as you come forward into wide leg seal pose. So the crown of your head comes towards the floor and your arms are just moving behind as much as you can bend forwards. So just relax into this position here. Deepen the breath. And then without moving the arms, just lift the back from the hips, coming up. Release the hands, walk the feet in. take a breath in and push up and sit back into chair pose flow again. Release and down. Take the arms up, push back and flow. Opening through the thighs, release and down. One more time and pressing down. So this time we're just going to go straight into palms together. Twist to your left side, bring your left elbow to the outer thigh, plug the hands together, engage the core and just lift up through that left shoulder. Extend from the crown of your head. So you get the movement by pushing the hands together to open out through the thoracic spine. Feet are grounded. Good. Release. Come to center. Reach up, reversing that chair. Bring yourself into mountain pose. And relax. So just feel any sensations in the body that may have arisen for you. And then just bring yourself into that wide position again. Shoulders back, interlace, push back, and then sit the hips back, coming down into our wide leg seal pose. So adjust your shoulders if you need to. Try to find a little bit more space with your breath and move into that space with your breath out. Have your knees slightly soft so there's no pulling on the backs of the knees. But you feel that lift of the sit bones and that pressing down of the crown of the head and the big opening on your front of your arms and your chest and your shoulders. Nice big opening here. And then pushing back up. And when you're up, just release the arms, walk your feet in. So we're coming into sun salutation now, so I'm going to turn to my side. So feet hip width apart, take a breath in, and exhale as we forward fold, hands down to shins or to the floor, whichever's right for you. Take a breath in and lift. Exhale, fold, take your right leg back. Drop the knee, take a breath in, and exhale. Lift up, push your left foot back into plank, and then drop the knees lower down, pushing up into cobra. Release, push up through the knees, come up into down dog. And then just walk your left foot forwards and then your right foot forwards. And take a breath in as you lift. Arms together, release it down. Take a breath in. Exhale. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, step your left leg back. Drop the knee, take a breath in. Exhale. Lift, push your right leg back into plank position. Drop the knees, lower through. Take a breath in to cobra and release. Tuck the toes under, push up through the knees, up into down dog. And step your right leg in. Step your left leg in, reverse swan, all the way up, and exhale. Take a breath in, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale, forward fold, step back, drop the knee, take a breath in, release, push back into plank position. Drop the knees, lower through, and lift, and release. Toes under, push up into down dog. Take your left leg, scoot it forwards, bring your right leg forwards, fold, inhale, reverse swan, and down. So keep this flow going with breath, relaxing through, feeling the lengthening. Inhale, exhale, step your left leg back, drop the knee, take a breath in and lift. Exhale, push up and back into plank. So those who want to this time can start keeping the knee up as you lower and come up into upward dog. Release, push up into plank, so you, into down dog, so you do whatever's right for you now. And then take your right leg, push it forward, bring your left leg forwards, and reverse swan. So I'm going to do that again. Taking the right leg back, leaning back, and exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step back with the right leg. So if you want to now, you can leave that knee up or take it down. Push back into plank. Drop your knees if you need to, or lower through. Into upward dog. Release. Up into down dog. Step or walk your left foot in, right foot in. Inhale, halfway lift, and then reaching up and down. Let's do that again. Breath in, lean back, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale. Step your left leg back, drop the knee if you need to, or reach up. Release down, bring your front foot back into a plank position. Drop the knees if you need to, elbows in, lower through, into upward dog. Release, and push back up into down dog, and just hold. And then step your right leg in, then your left leg in, and reverse swan coming up. Bring your palms together and just hold with your thumbs to your chest here. And then just hold that position. So just notice the aliveness of your body. Notice maybe tingling from your sun salutation, and then release your arms down, open your eyes. So stepping wide, roll the shoulders back. So turn your left foot slightly in, your right foot out, so you have heel to heel alignment. Hips are forward, arms are out. Nice and wide, so you get a nice bend on that front leg, keeping the knee so it tracks over the heel. Okay. Good. So into warrior, and then from here, drop your back hand to your thigh, turn your palm, and lift from the core and reach up and over into reverse warrior. And then release and press down. Turn and lift and release. And again, nice flow and release, sit down. Good. Just hold that position and then bring yourself to come forwards, arms out. Shoulders back, extend from the crown of your head. Draw the hips back as you come down into intense leg stretch. Hands down, and then just walk or put your right hand on your sacrum and walk your left hand, twisting the shoulders back to bring your left hand towards your ankle or down as far as you can on the leg. So have a sense of widening the thigh bones, pulling your left shoulder in with the elbow as the elbow softens to get that nice rotation. Take your gaze to look up if that's available to you, and just relax, bringing your rib cage towards your thigh, and then release, bringing it center. So bring your feet in to a comfortable position, tuck your tailbone under as we come into goddess pose. So palms together and just hold this position here, so wherever you feel comfortable. So use your elbows just to open out through the inner thighs. Try to keep your feet down flat, but if your heels raise up a little bit, that's fine. You can use a cushion or something to rest your bottom on if you want to. Okay, good. And then from here, just press down, push up through the legs, widen the legs again, wide as you feel comfortable, and then open out. So turn your this back leg in, turn your front leg out so that we're in warrior pose again, hips are forward. So take a turn and look towards this side, bend the knee. Good. And then from here, just push back up and again press down. So really feel that opening. Try to keep yourself square. The tendency is to want to lean forward. So ground down as if your back hand is pulling you back and your front hand is pulling you forward, so there's no movement. Okay, this time, drop your hand, your back hand, turn your front palm, lift up, out through the rib cage, into reverse warrior. You can straighten up a little bit, but I prefer to keep my knee a little bit bent. And then release, palm down, and come into a deeper warrior. So with breath, breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Good. So lift up, coming into intense leg stretch. Push the hips back, come forwards. Fingertips down, open to where you feel comfortable. Take your left hand to your sacrum, left shoulder back. Walk your right hand to the ankle as you bring your rib cage towards the thigh. And just relaxing down, sitting back through the hips, opening out that left shoulder as you twist in a little more. Make sure there's no discomfort or pain in your back here. So make sure the movement is coming from your rib cage. And then from here, just release the hand back, release the shoulder down. As you bring your feet in, turn them out, tuck your tailbone under, and bring yourself back into goddess pose, a nice opening. So we can move this side to side if you want to. Whoops, I had cramp in my foot then. And you can tuck under a little bit and really open out and find that nice position. If this is not good for your knees, you come out to this position, okay? Don't go into any discomfort. Okay. So from here, we're going to go into a down dog position. So pushing up through the legs, turn, drop down, and step back into a down dog. So make sure that you press through the base of the fingers you lift the hips, you push through, and then from here just drop down, open the knees. Just bring yourself into child's pose, sitting back. Let your forehead rest down. Bring your arms by your side, hold on to your feet. And just relax here. Just observe your breath. As you exhale, just relax a little deeper. And just notice any tension in your body. Just breathe into those areas of tension. Just have a sense of releasing and letting go. So from your child's pose, just bring yourself forward, bring the knees in. Bring your right leg forwards as you come into swan. So the heel is resting on your hip here, knees out to the side of your mat. You can have your back toes up or you can have the toes flattened, whatever feels comfortable for you. Take a few breaths in, and then as you exhale, just allow your elbows to soften as you reach forward from the crown of your head and bring yourself down to rest. Hands on your forehead. And just feel that nice opening of that right outer side, hip and thigh. Just spread your elbows a little bit and allow your body to sink down into this pose. Just releasing and letting go. Just feel yourself soften with each breath out into your mat. And then just lift up. Tuck your back toes under, push up into down dog. Resting through, make sure you push through the knuckles, not your wrists. Then come forward with your left leg, knee to the side. Inch your back foot away, extend here, and just feel that lengthening. And then when you feel able to, just bring yourself down, moving forwards, keeping the hips square and resting down. So really focus on your breath here. Have a big sense of releasing and letting go with your breath out. As you feel your body just soften into the mat, into the support of the earth beneath you. Just widen your elbows and relax down. And then just start to make your way back up, push back into down dog. Lifting the hips. And then from here just drop yourself down and bring yourself to a seated Sukhasana position. So use a cushion to sit on if you want to. So place that behind you and just sit on your cushion. Bring one foot in, other foot in front, and just relax. So just take a breath in as you reach up and over and to the other side. Reach up and over. So a nice flow of breath and side body opening. Breathing in and out. Slowing it down. Last one. And then release. So from here we're going to come into a reclined windshield wiper position. So have your feet hip width apart, arms out to the side. Just your spine. Just have a slight engagement on your core as you roll the legs to the right, lift up, and then roll the legs to the left. So just keep that nice flow of movement with breath. Just feel that nice opening of side body in this supported position. And again, over to the right and over to the left. So just bring that back to center. And then extend your legs out to the wide edges of your mat. Hands just below your shoulder lines, doing a nice star shape as we relax into Shavasana now. So bring your attention to your breath. Bring your attention to the space between the tip of your nose and the top of your lip. And breathe in and out through the nose. And with your attention in that spot, just notice the breath as it comes in and out of the nose. Notice its temperature, any sense in the air. And with each breath out, just try to deepen the breath out and lengthen. And relax into a deeper sense of letting go as you feel the whole of the back body rest into the support of the earth beneath you. Sense of floating, being really light, relaxed. A sense of peace, of calm, sense of being. And just start to deepen your breath. And with that deeper breath, just bring small movements to fingers and toes, small circles to wrists and ankles in both directions, and small movements to head and neck. Take your arms up overhead, stretch and lengthen, bring one knee at a time in towards the chest, and roll over onto your right side. Use your bottom arm as a pillow as you bring yourself into a fetal position. And then when you're ready, just push yourself up carefully into a seated position. Use the cushion if you want to. And just sit in a comfortable position for you. As we just bring our practice to a close. So bring your palms together. So just bring your palms together. close your eyes if you haven't already. Just relax. Just have a sense of being, a sense of wholeness. And give yourself thanks for the time, for your practice today, and what you've discovered about yourself, and what you feel you can take away from your mat into your everyday life. Bring your thumbs to your third eye. And I very much thank you for joining me today. Namaste. So there we are, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you're feeling that you're improving a little bit with the postures that we're doing. And keep practicing. Just watch this a couple of times through the week, and I look forward to sharing my class with you again next week. Thank you very much. Namaste.